Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Davis here. We're going to read a new book called The Rain Came Down. And this book is a narrative book, and it tells such entertaining stories. Here are 2 words for today. The first word is argue. Repeat. When you argue with someone, you talk in an angry way because you have different thoughts than they do. This girl is arguing with her friend. Pretend you're having an argument with a friend and say, I don't want to argue with you. Repeat, I don't want to argue with you. Good. This word is traffic. Repeat. Traffic means all the cars and trucks that travel along the road. Good news. Traffic looks to be moving quickly on the highway. Pretend you're driving to school and say, there's not much traffic today. Your turn. There's not much traffic today. Good. All right, as I'm reading, I want you to listen for our guided question. Our guided question is, why are the different people in this story in a bad mood? Why are the different people in this story in a bad mood? So we'll talk about this after we read, okay? One Saturday morning, the rain came down. It made the chickens squawk. The cat yelled at the chickens, and the dog barked at the cat. And still, the rain came down. The man yelled at the dog and woke up the baby. Stop all that yelling, shouted the man's wife. The dog barked louder, and still the rain came down. Why did the baby wake up? Why did the baby wake up? Yeah, the baby woke up because the dog barked and the man yelled. That's right. The policeman heard the noise and stopped to see what was wrong. His car was blocking traffic half a block away. A woman squirmed in the back of a taxi. Because the policeman stopped his car on the road, all the traffic behind him had to stop too. Traffic means all the cars and trucks that move along the road. Hurry up or I'll miss my plane, she told the taxi driver. So he started honking his horn. The truck driver in front of him got mad and started honking back. I have tomatoes to deliver, he shouted. The ice cream man heard the honking and turned up the music on his van. Jingling, jingling went his music. Slap did a slap went his windshield wipers, and still the rain came down. The owner of the beauty parlor came out to see what all the fuss was about. She bumped into the barber coming out of the barber shop, and they began to argue. Up on his ladder, the painter grumbled, I can't paint in the rain. He started to climb down and bonked the barber in the head with his can of paint. Now all 3 of them were arguing. Now the beauty parlor owner and the barber and the painter were arguing. When you argue with someone, you talk in an angry way because you have different thoughts about something. Next, the baker stepped out of the bakery. My roof is leaking and my cakes are getting wet, he moaned. He opened his umbrella and poked the pizza man in the nose. So they joined in the bickering too. The boy ran by, chasing a small boat down the stream into the gutter. He splashed the little girl and she began to cry, and still the rain came down. The grocery man stomped onto the sidewalk and yelled, Where is that delivery truck? I need my tomatoes. He ran into the lady coming out of the clothes store and knocked the boxes into his fruit stand. Oranges, apples, and lemons bounced all down the sidewalk, and still the rain came down. A policeman walked back to his car. What is all this ruckus about? He asked. The whole block honking, yelling, bickering, and barking, and then the rain stopped, and so did the noise. The sun came out. The air smelled fresh and sweet. Everything simmered. The rainbow stretched across the rooftop. It's much too nice a day to be arguing, said the baker. I have cakes to bake. And pizzas to make, said the pizza man. I could use a shave while my building dries, said the painter to the barber. And they went inside. The policeman said, Everything looks A-OK here to me, and he drove off in his car. Let's make a prediction. Now that policeman has moved his car, what will happen to the cars and trucks stuck in traffic? What do you think will happen to all the cars and trucks stuck in traffic? That's right. They will move. Very good. The woman in the taxi decided she had time to have her hair done before her trip, and she went into the beauty parlor. So the lady with the boxes got into the taxi and went home. The truck driver told the grocer, "I have your tomatoes." "Wonderful," said the grocer, "but first, I have to pick up this fruit." So let's check whether our prediction was right or if we need to change our thinking. What happened to all the trucks and the cars that were stuck in traffic? Did they move? Yes, very good. They could move because the policeman moved his car. The little girl and the little boy helped him pick up his fruit. So he bought them ice cream cones, and the ice cream man gave them each an extra scoop because it was such a nice day. Then the man and his wife and their baby had a picnic together in the backyard while the dog and the cat and the chicken slept in the warm afternoon sun. So as we were reading, boys and girls, we were thinking about our guided question. And our guided question was, why are the different people in this story in bad moods? Why were the different people in this story in bad moods? Why was the little girl upset? That's right, she got splashed. Good. What about the painter? Why was he upset? Yep, he can't paint in the rain, can he? No. And what about the barber? Why was he upset? That's right. And the truck driver? Yes, he couldn't deliver his tomatoes, right? Very good. Boys and girls, you had to listen and remember to answer our guided question. When you listen and remember, you pay special attention to important things the author says, and you try to remember them. All right, we're going to review our words for today. This word is traffic. Repeat. Traffic means all the cars and trucks that travel along the road. Traffic is moving on this highway. Traffic. This word is argue. Repeat. When you argue with someone, you talk in an angry way because you have different thoughts about something. These girls are arguing. Very good, boys and girls. We'll see you tomorrow for day 2. Bye.